Hello guys, so today is my first YouTube book review. I have a book blog which I will link down below so you guys can actually read that actively because I have stuff from before YouTube. And I figured it would be a great way to kind of link the two, an expansion on both, because I know some people like to read book reviews, some people don't, some people just want to watch a video. And I said that this YouTube channel was going to be beauty, books, lifestyle, all that jazz, and I'm keeping up my promise. So my first book that I'm going to review on here is The Enchantress of Paris by Marcy Jefferson. Is that going to show up? No, because it doesn't have a cover. Because I got this through Net Galley for honest review, and I was not paid. I'll put that out there. I was not paid. And Net Galley is an excellent, excellent source if you're a new blogger, or you're a current blogger, or you like to write reviews on Amazon or Goodreads. It is a website that publishers will and authors will give you permission to, and they'll send you an e-version of their arc. And if you guys want a full kind of review of Net Galley, description on how it works, let me know. Like this if you do, comment, because I would be happy to make one to let y'all know how this works, because I think it's a great tool for any person that enjoys reading. But anyway, so Enchantress of Paris by Marcy Jefferson. Basically, it takes place in one of my favorite time periods and locations. I have a few favorites, but this is 17th century France. So this is about Louis XIV, aka the Sun King, and ultimately is the one that started the decline into opulence kind of thing. And that's why we had the French Revolution. But this is about him and a girl named Marie Mancini, who becomes his mistress and his most famous mistress. She was born under a blighted star, in this book at least. Her father read her horoscope and it showed that she would ultimately be the downfall of the family. So they sent her away as a child to a convent because they didn't want that to happen. But when her mother passes away, and her conniving cardinal uncle, who is also advisor to the king, needs to make sure the king can stay under his control, and after Marcy, that is the author, excuse me, Marie's sister fails at becoming his mistress, he sends her to, because the Sun King is already fond of her. He borrows her books, he listens to her talk, he's fond of her at least as a friend. So he kind of pushes Marie into court and towards the Sun King. Of course, Marie doesn't expect to fall in love with him, and nor does she expect Louis to fall in love with her, but they do. And this whole book basically focuses on this love story and how war and treaties and social conventions put a toll on their love and their romance. Because Louis wants to marry her, but there's war, and a way to stop the war would be to marry a Spanish princess. And Louis wants to throw that away. So Marie has to, question, does she want to be the reason why France is ruined? Because they're never going to be able to afford these wars that will just keep happening. It's a beautiful love story, and it's one of those things when you're reading it, you forget that these are real people, or not that you forget the real people, you forget these are fictionalized versions of the real people. When you're reading it, you think that this is, somehow an autobiography by them, or weirdly a, transcript, somebody wrote it all down. That's how well-rounded Marcy made these characters. They all seem human, and this love seems so real. Obviously, a lot of these private conversations are fabricated, but none of her characters are. That's the thing. Every character she does include in this book was a real character and was involved in the proper fashion. She did a lot of research, which I always appreciate when an author, especially writing a historical novel, does a lot of research. But yeah, so it's beautiful. It's only, I don't know how many pages it is, unfortunately, because the way they work on the Net Galley thing, it tells me location points rather than pages, but it's about 50 chapters. Let's see how many like location points it says it has. And that's 4,934. So it's probably 300, 400 pages. I don't remember how well that translates. But it does go by quickly. It was one of those things, while summer is winding down and you have time, it's just one of those novels you will devour totally and wholly. I highly recommend it. It is out currently. That's the thing. I think what I'm going to try to do, but maybe not with the books I do review, because a lot of the Net Galley books I receive aren't coming out for months in advance, and it just kind of sucks because I do write the reviews and I like them, but it sucks for you guys as a whole trying to remember to buy them or read them. So if it's close to a release date, I will probably review it. I might just film stuff in advance and put it up just so I've had it fresh in my mind. But it is out currently. You can get it for $12.99 on Amazon for your Kindle, or you can get it for $13.36 for a hardback copy. So not much of a difference. Also on Amazon. If it's not on Amazon, I think you have to drop like 25 bucks on the hardback. But it's a great book. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. Like 100%, especially if you love historical fiction, love romance, just love beautiful opulence. It's the book for you. So I'm glad to finally have my first book up, especially since part of my name is Brit Lit, and I've just been doing the beauty part of it. So I am very, very excited to present you with this, and I hope you all enjoyed these segments.